Do you want your gameplay videos to look like this or like this? Keep watching to find out how you too can upload HD video gameplay to YouTube. Hey everyone, it's Martin Green and I'm going to be teaching you how to record HD video gameplay. And you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a Hauppauge HD PVR. Well, it doesn't have to be Hauppauge, but as far as I know, it's the most widely used one for recording gameplay on YouTube. I'll include a link where to buy it and more information about it in the description, so you could look at that. And they're usually around 200 bucks new, but I got it used on eBay for 150 bucks, and it came with all the stuff that I needed, so that's good. If you buy it new, you don't have to worry about any of that because it'll come with everything you need. And you're going to need either an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3. I'll be showing you how to record on an Xbox 360, but it's pretty much the same thing on a PS3. You're going to need the AV component cables, the HD ones. And if you always play with an HDMI cable, just simply take that out and then put whenever you want to record, simply put this in and take that out. And then you're going to need a TV. And also, you're going to need either a PC or a Mac. I'll be showing you how to capture gameplay on both, so stay tuned. Alright, so this is how you hook everything up and make it work properly. You're going to want to take your Xbox HD component cables and you're going to put it on the back of the HD PVR where it says video in. And then with the cables that it gave you, you're going to put these, because they're double-sided male components, you're going to put those on the back of your TV. So instead of putting your Xbox component cables on the back of your TV, you put these on the back of your TV, and your Xbox goes in here, and these go to your TV. And then this goes to either your Mac or PC via a USB cable right here. Okay, so once you've hooked up everything properly, you're going to want to turn on your TV and your HD PVR. Right now you see that it says no signal. That's because the Xbox is connected to the PVR and not the TV. So this needs to be on in order to see the picture on the TV. Now once you got that, good. You go to your PC. I'll show you how to do Mac after. And then you're going to want to go to Total Media Extreme. This is the program that came with the HD PVR. You're going to want to go to the cassette icon and then record video. I guess it could be a VHS icon. And now it's going to take a while because it's kind of an old laptop, if you can't tell. And there you go. There's the picture on there and there. I move around, it works, but there's like a little bit of a lag. But it's not meant to be played on here. You're supposed to play on here and then record. Alright, if you've made it this far and you don't see a picture that's on your TV, then you're going to want to go down here and check these boxes where it says Enable Preview on Recording, and then hopefully you'll be able to see the image that's on your TV. And to tweak the settings a little bit, you're going to want to go to Format Settings, and then where it says bitrate, you're going to want to set it to 10 megabits per second because you're going to want to memorize that number for when you render it in your video editing software, whatever that is. I use Adobe Premiere, and whenever I export it from there, I do 10 megabits per second. And that should be good, but the higher you set it, the higher the file size is going to be, but the better the picture is going to look. But 10, it looks good. It's a good quality, and you shouldn't have to go any higher than that. So hit OK and wait for everything to load up again, and your settings will be saved right here. It's going to produce a 1080p or is it 1080i picture when it's done rendering from this program. And down here you have three choices of what to export it as, what type of file. The Xbox 360 will produce a .mp4 file. You're going to want to use this if you don't have like a fancy schmancy editing software, like if you have iMovie or Windows Movie Maker. Actually, iMovie will work with this. I'm not sure if Windows Movie Maker can take a .mp4 file. And this AVC HD, I don't use this because Adobe Premiere won't accept the .ts file. It's just not compatible. So I click PlayStation 3 and it saves it as a .m2ts file, which is perfect for Adobe Premiere, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about later. Alright, when you have the settings the way you want it to be and you're ready to finally record, you're going to want to choose the output destination of where you're going to want to have these files go to. Right now I'm just going to have it go to the desktop, and when you're ready to start recording you just hit capture, wait a second, and it's capturing right now. So you do stuff and yep, there you go. And when you're done capturing, you just hit stop, and it's easy as that, and it'll be wherever you saved it to. Alright, now if you have a Mac, it's virtually the same thing, but the program that comes with the Hauppauge HD PVR is not compatible with the Mac. And if you go to the website, it tells you to download this program right here, iTV. I think it's about 30 bucks, but I mean, if you're willing to spend 200 bucks on that, I'm pretty sure 30 bucks isn't going to hurt you. So, here you go. Alright, this program iTV is a lot better than the one that came with the Hauppauge HD PVR in my opinion, because I mean there's a lot more features and it's really easy to use. I mean, for one, it constantly is recording in the background without you even having to push record or anything like that. So at any point in time you could go back to something that you did that was really cool and then just take that part of the video. I mean, and upon first booting this program up and plugging in your HD PVR, it'll recognize what kind you have and it'll set everything up for you, so you don't have to do any of that. And if you want to record manually, then you just hit that and you'll just start recording, and it's a lot simple and easier in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And and if you pick a destination folder for all your recordings to go into. So right now I put mine right here in Video Game Archive. So once you've recorded the gameplay that you want to export, you simply right click the recording that you want to export and you hit export. And then it'll show you what format you can do, and you have this huge list right here. But I like the QuickTime because it's compatible with the editing software I use, and H.264 is the high quality one that you're going to want to pick. And all these, you just leave this alone and then save as and Video Game Archive. I uncheck this. I don't want it to open QuickTime Player when it's done. Save. And then depending on how long and how big the file is, it'll export rather quickly or rather slowly. Okay, so once you're ready to start editing your video, I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro. You can use anything you'd like, Sony Vegas, Final Cut Pro, they're all pretty much the same thing. Just drag your file in here. This is the one that we did together. Drop that down in here, edit it. Once you're happy with what you've got and you're ready to export, simply just go to File, Export Media. It may look different on whatever program you use. And then right here, you're going to want to go on actually first you're going to want to go to output name and name it whatever you want to name it. But the file format is you're going to want that to be a .mp4 because that looks best for YouTube. The format is going to be H.264 because that's the best for YouTube and that's where you're uploading it, I would assume. And the frame widths and heights 920 by 1080, or you can do the 721, but I like 1080 because it's a higher quality. And the bit rate, like I said, you have to memorize it. If you record it at 10, then set this to 10. I did it at 13 on this one, so I'm going to put 13. And once you're ready to export, simply just export and you're ready to go. This is the exported file that you would upload to YouTube, and people would be given the option to watch in either 720p or 1080p. And if this video helped you out, be sure to click the like button, and if you have any questions at all, just leave them down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer each and every single one. And this is Martin Green, and as always, thanks for watching.